In this video, we will focus strictly on the particularities of broker loading and undivided co-ownership or condominium. For more information on the other fields, we invite you to refer at any time to the Real Estate Glossary or to videos 3.1 to 3.8, How to Broker Load a Single Family Listing. To start a new listing, you must select the Condominium Residential Apartment category from the drop-down menu on the Broker Loading menu page. In the Preliminary Information section, you must select the property type among apartment, house, or loft studio options. The condominium type is considered undivided when the property's ownership is not associated with a physical division. As a result, each co-owner owns a share of the whole property, and this share must be specified in the field provided. The style field is used to indicate if the condominium is built on 1 story, 2 or more stories, as a split level, or on 1.5 stories. It is important to report the total number of units and floors in the building, as well as the floor on which the condominium is located. For more information on the other fields to complete in this section, we invite you to refer at any time to the Real Estate Glossary or to video 3.2, Preliminary Information. The legal description section gathers all the official information of the property, such as the address, the cadastral designation, certificate of location, etc. In the case of an undivided property, the cadastral designation to be entered is that of the building. The cadasters of the parking and/or storage spaces can be entered by clicking on the link, which will redirect you to the room description section. Here, you may describe the additional spaces by selecting the type among the options found in the drop-down menu, by indicating the space's dimensions, its corresponding cadaster or unit number, and by specifying whether this space is a private portion, a common portion, or a common portion of restricted use. Back in the legal description section, you must click the special contribution box if such a contribution exists, which is above and separate from the regular condo fees, and you will need to provide as many details as possible in the remarks portion of the additional information section and in the seller's declaration. For example, the contribution may have been adopted in order to address important and urgent repairs such as foundation work, or simply to replenish a contingency fund. For more information on the other fields to complete in this section, we invite you to refer at any time to the Real Estate Glossary or to video 3.3, Legal Description, and 3.9, Position Your Listing on the Map. This section gathers all the seller's contact information as well as the details pertaining to the mortgage or mortgages registered against the property. You can indicate the name of the financial institution with which the buyer must undertake to obtain a loan. In an undivided property, financial institutions generally require the intervention of all co-owners in order to grant mortgage financing. Therefore, the co-owners will be mutually responsible for the mortgage taken out by each other. For more information on the other fields to complete in this section, we invite you to refer at any time to the Real Estate Glossary or to video segment 3.4, Owner and Mortgage. The Building and Lot section gathers all the characteristics of the building and lot, such as year of construction, building and lot sizes and areas, zoning, as well as the seller's declarations. Year of construction is for the year the main building was constructed. In the absence of an exact year of construction, you can select from the to be built, under construction, or unknown options. In the construction distinctive feature, you can further indicate if the property is being converted, century, historic, or new. For new properties, you can also enter the date by which the buyers will be able to take occupancy in the expected delivery date field. If the property was converted into condominiums, the year of conversion must be entered in the field provided. As far as the building and the private portions, sizes, and areas, they can be input either in feet or meters according to the reference documentation you have available. When there exists a certificate of location, it is mandatory to enter the area of the private portion or of the property share. If the property is being sold as a result of a repossession or a sale by judicial authority, you must check the box provided, or check no if this does not apply. For more information on the other fields to complete in this section, we invite you to refer at any time to the Real Estate Glossary or to video 3.5, Building and Lot. The Description of Rooms section gathers all the data and characteristics for each of the rooms of the property. You must indicate the total number of rooms, of bedrooms, of bathrooms, and of powder rooms. It is mandatory to specify the level on which each room is located within the condominium unit, which is different than the floor, which refers to the location of the condominium within the building. For example, a condominium could occupy the third and fourth floors of a building, having the kitchen and living room on its first level and bedrooms on its second level. It is important to make this distinction. It is also mandatory to identify each room by selecting the appropriate description from the drop-down menu and by entering each room's dimensions, except in the case where the year of construction is either under construction or to be built, which are exempt from this rule. Furthermore, you can include additional spaces by selecting the type among the options found in the drop-down menu, then indicating the space's dimensions, its corresponding cadastre or unit number, and by specifying whether it is a private portion, a common portion, or a common portion of restricted use. For more information on the other fields to complete in this section, we invite you to refer at any time to the Real Estate Glossary or to video 3.6, Description of Rooms. Finally, you will need to complete the sections entitled Taxes and Expenses as well as additional information. For more information on the remaining fields of these sections, you can refer to the Real Estate Glossary or to videos 3.7, Taxes and Expenses, as well as 3.8, Additional Information on Features. Do not forget to click on the blue diskette icon to save your input or modifications. If the listing status is incomplete, remember that it will be temporarily saved for a maximum of 5 days from the time it was first saved. However, if you have finished entering the property data, click on the green check mark to submit your listing.